Okay, guys, now we're going to take our tour inside the National Taiwan Biological Aquarium here in southern Canteen area. This is the main entrance of the aquarium. As you see, there's a lot of hanging sharks here, different types of species of sharks here in the main entrance. Actually, 3 different buildings here that I believe in the aquarium. We'll go through all 3 of them in different sections, 1, 2, and 3 here, just to give you an idea here. Also keep this in mind, that's about, less than 400 Taiwanese dollars, about 375 Taiwanese dollars will go into the aquarium. For an adult, half that price about for senior citizens, and it's actually free for children. So keep that in mind. If you do have children, you want to get an aquarium, they're actually free under a certain amount of centimeters. Not quite sure what that was. But now we're going to section number 1 here. Here, as you see, is the kind of like a half tubular type of aquariums here. Now, a lot of the fish that I'm showing you here in these particular aquariums are definitely what you will see if you go scuba diving here in Canteen. Like I did this morning, I saw several of these fish scuba diving, little blue in the I see right now. I really was impressed with the aquarium here in Taiwan because the aquariums are very well lit. So it's very distinctive and excellent for recording video and for taking photographs. Sometimes you go to aquariums, it's a little bit too dark or it's not too well lit or the water's not clean or something like that. It's hard to record, but here the water was very, very clean. The lighting was perfect for recording, and then Nokia NH does an excellent job of recording here without a flash. Keep this in mind if you are recording or taking photographs at the aquarium here, you are not allowed to use flash. Even though I did use a flash a couple of times, they pretty much will tell you not to do that. But there's quite a few fish in this aquarium here. The particular fish there, I saw quite a few of those blue fish. That little gray one, the yellow one, the white there, saw that for sure this morning when I went scuba diving. Keep in mind, scuba diving, if you can not scuba diving, but if you can snorkel by yourself, you have your own snorkeling equipment, you can snorkel for free. If you could just simply go on a tour, it's about 400 or so snorkeling. Now, this is very unique. These are kind of like worm fish. I have not seen these in the United States aquarium, the ones that I visited at least, but this is quite unique here in Taiwan. When I first saw it, it looks like they're all listening to music or something. And I also noticed that they all are very distinctive, separated from each other. They're not very close to each other for some reason, and they're all looking in one direction. Like I said, it looks like they're listening to music or they're singing a song or something, but very, very unique. I've never seen this one before. Now, this particular guy, I was quite impressed. He's about 6 inches long and about 4 to 5 inches wide, and he has a very distinctive colors and delicacy of his fins, as you can see here. He just simply glides and coast through the water here. You definitely will win the award for the most, I'd say, delicate. I would say it's like the poodle dogs of fish. It's like a poodle dog fish. Very distinct. Another one back with the black and white there. So quite a few. Now keep this in mind that the aquarium is set in a situation where it's a sunken ship. So in the background you will see a ship hull and beams. It gives you a distinctive look that you're maybe in the Caribbean or you're in the Atlantic Ocean, a sunken ship, or somewhere in the Pacific. So it's very, very cool. When you walk into the aquarium, it looks like you're actually under the water. So like I said, this fish is quite unique here. Quite a different fish like this. I'll show you a little bit later. Now, in this particular aquarium, it has about 4 different tubes. Each tube runs anywhere from maybe 4 to maybe 8 meters. This is tube number 1. In this particular section that we're going through right now, and the fish actually swims all around you, and it's very unique. Since I'm a pretty tall person, have tall and long arms, I'm able to videotape this above everyone's head. Even though there's quite a few people here now in the aquarium walking through the tube, I really don't have anyone in the video because I am holding the camera above their head. There's a stingray right there. Quite a few stingrays in this particular aquarium. I remember I used to actually go fishing for stingrays when I lived in the San Francisco Bay Area. Now this is going to be tube number 2. Quite a few fish in tube number 2 here. Some more stingrays here. And also some more beautiful tropical fish, as you can see. This is very, very unique. You actually can walk through, take your photos. You can see all different fish swimming around you, swimming over you. You can just take your time relaxing. Like I said, it's very well air conditioned, even though it's very warm outside today in Canteen. It's very cool inside here, so it's very, very comfortable. The Taiwanese aquarium also set little stops if you need to go to the bathroom or maybe buy some souvenirs along the way. So it's a very well organized and very comfortable aquarium. A couple of school of fish in the background right there. You can see I'm just walking through the tube, simply walking through the tube without hopefully running into anyone in my way here, just holding the camera going from left to right. Videotaping as much different types of fish as you can. The lighting is pretty well. Sometimes I'll get a glare here and there. And this is tube number 3. This is a very large tube. This is about 8 meters long. There's quite a few fish in this particular tube here. As I'm walking through, you see the hole there, the ship in the background there, like I mentioned to you earlier. This setting is a sunken ship. This makes a cool little thing. There's another one of those sharks. I did not see any large sharks. No great white sharks like you would see in maybe a movie, Jaws movie or something like that. This is small sharks. There's also some small whales, but they have this particular aquarium. They did not have the larger whales, which we all know is the blue whale or anything like that. Tiger shark, actually. And during snorkeling here, I didn't see any sharks, thank God, so it's just pretty much small fish. A lot of fish here in this particular aquarium, especially the cool schools of fish here. Quite a few. And everybody's taking pictures and videos, so I have to be very careful when walking here, not sure I'm walking in anyone here. But as I mentioned to you, I am taller than anyone, so I can walk through and record pretty easy for me. Those two, like I said, it's a little bit close to 8 meters long all the way through. Now we're going to a different section of the aquarium here. And this is another aquarium with very well lit, small little aquarium fish, tropical fish. These fish I definitely also saw this morning when I was snorkeling, especially the blue and black one that you saw swimming around there. It's a very cool looking fish. Very, very cool. You know, the snorkeling adventure is definitely worth your while to get a chance. Now here's that whale I was telling you about. There's actually 2 in this particular large aquarium here. Now, these are not dolphins. They are small whales. Remember, a dolphin has a distinctive fin on top, and his nose actually is a lot longer and narrower. This is actually a small little whale here. And they're just swimming around. There's only ones. There are no other fish in this particular aquarium, only the 2 whales. So you can see it different viewing areas along here. Now, we're going to a different section of the aquarium here. And this is quite large. It's a large aquarium. It has hundreds and hundreds, maybe 1,000 different types of fish in this particular aquarium here. And all they're in. The stingrays are in here, the sharks are in here, the tropical fish. They're all just very casually living together. Now this one I really liked a lot because it's the most colorful aquarium. As we see, it's a jellyfish. And since jellyfish you cannot see in the water per se, it's very hard. They must put a color light above it, changes colors to orange and blue and yellow and pink, so you actually can see the jellyfish. I know when I lived in Phuket a few years ago, swimming in the water, I was actually stung by one of these jellyfish, and I was paralyzed for about maybe 20 to 25 minutes in my right arm. This one's very cool. When I walked by, I didn't see any fish, and I had to walk by again because everybody kept looking inside the aquarium. I was wondering, what are they looking at? And they're looking at a spider, but it's a spiderfish. Very, very unique, lives underwater, and it's very, very, very small. Maybe only 2 inches, very hard to find. Now I just take some videos of the different types of fish here using their distinctive names. And this guy is the very colorful one, like the other one we saw earlier. Very distinctive fins, and didn't want to move too much. And here's another one here. Keep in mind, guys, the aquarium is only about 30 minutes north of the Kenting area. You can take a tour bus, you can take a taxi, or you can rent a motorbike if you want, about 30 minutes. And definitely recommend going early because it gets pretty busy after 12, 1 o'clock, a lot of the tour buses. This one for sure, you'll see a lot of them in the snorkeling adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and that is the National Aquarium here in Southern Taiwan, guys.